You're not really saying that music can kill, are you?
Yes, I am.
Music can be a very powerful thing. Nothing galvanizes the emotions as quickly.
Hello, kiddies. We are going to have a real good time together because we are talking with, I think I can say, and I think you will agree with this, two incredibly dynamic frontmen.
Oh, we are, yes.
Mili from Steelheart and Jeff Keith from Tesla have a new single
Mhm.
of a old classic
Yes.
that to listen to the interview is to hear these two guys having the greatest time of their lives, which sounds like it happens every day for them, that they are
Um,
just
I think it does.
not even harbingers of joy, just like uh,
Uh, they are
uh,
just pure joy,
lighthouses of joy or something like that.
right?
Um, and the song is all of those things, and I think you can hear it in the song. And you want to talk synergy, it comes out this Friday.
Oh,
And I
perfection.
guess we can say it is a cover of I Just Want to Make Love to You.
Hmm.
Depending on where you got on the train and how you got on the train, who does that song might vary for you.
Right.
So we want to take a moment to acknowledge your Uncle Mark,
Yes.
who has passed away, unfortunately,
Yes, he passed away a few months ago,
but we want to acknowledge him as a longtime listener and fan of the show
and producer.
and producer. Um, and do you have your show and tell items there?
I do have my show and tell
Okay,
items.
so there was a few things that you received because there was a service ceremony, something this
Well, we
past
we had our
weekend.
memorial for my
Memorial.
Uncle Mark
That's the
this
word for it. Yes.
weekend.
Okay.
Yes, which was awesome. He was as well as producing our show with some pretty awesome guests that he brought
Mm-hmm.
to us.
Yes.
And he also was a blues drummer and blues writer, wrote for Modern Drummer and a lot of other great places. He also was an avid music fan. And there were some pretty cool things that people wanted from his collection. And a couple of my nephews, who are young, burgeoning musicians,
Mm.
under the age of 11, let's say,
Okay. Sure.
who are taking up drums and
Mm.
harboring, getting various pieces of his equipment and drum kits to start. And my nephew Marty was actually taking some drum lessons from him before he passed. And it was pretty awesome to see them kind of, fighting for, not fighting. Nobody was really fighting. This was actually,
Oh,
we've fought over more and
it'd be a lot
less.
cooler if it was at a service or
I
a
mean, people
ceremony and there
were,
was fists flying.
well, people were trying to grab some stuff, but everyone decided that two of the coolest things of all should end up in my possession, at least for now,
Mm-hmm.
until he is older to then I will let him have them because he was like fast to be like, I want them.
Mm.
And my cousin Leslie and I were the ones who knew who they were. So we get full credit for knowing who they were.
Okay.
So the first one, although I always say his name wrong, is this one.
That is a drum
This is going to
head.
be like instead of who's the cocktail, it's going to be who is the drum head? Who does it belong to?
Louis or Jamie, one or the other.
Uh, you were correct with the first one, but I had the same question.
Louis, I don't know. I can't recognize the last name.
It's Louis Belson.
Okay, the name rings a bell.
So Louis Belson is and it took me a minute too, and then I was embarrassed that I didn't know right away who it was. He is a jazz drummer,
Okay.
was married to Pearl Bailey. That's not what he's most famous for, by the
Mm-hmm.
way. More famous in his own right. Had played the White House the most times, second only to Bob Hope.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Played with Tommy Dorsey, played with all the greats. Revered as one of the greatest jazz drummers of all time.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of probably should have led with that, but
Well, so yes, uh, but just to go in a little bit, so he passed away, Louis Bellson passed away in 2009. Um, he was a vice president at Remo. You said played at the
yes,
White House.
yes.
He
And this is
also,
obviously a Remo.
well, of course, worked with big bands throughout the 40s, according to Wikipedia. Played with Benny Goodman, Tommy Dorsey, Harry James, and Duke Ellington.
Yes. All of the,
Um,
I said all the greats, many of the greats.
yeah, but we need to, I think, name the
Yes,
greats. He is also the one credited with pioneering the use of two bass drums.
yes,
So
which is pretty
pretty good.
awesome.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's amazing.
Yes.
Need to get a
So
little frame there for that to put it
I'm
right.
going to, I know. I mean, I still obviously will always covet your Red Cross one,
Red Cross,
but
but
now
that's
this one, also a Remo.
well, yes.
This one. Now, this is probably my Uncle Mark's favorite, one of his favorite things of all time. This is his favorite drummer of all time. And this is,
I have no idea.
I knew who
Wait,
this one
wait, go
was.
over to the right there.
I knew who this was immediately.
I cannot tell from the signature. It is, you have to admit, it's a little hard to read without. There's a Z.
There is not a Z.
Okay, so that is
The
not a
first
Z.
name starts with a C, and the
C
last name starts with a P.
P. I mean, you said C, and I'm like, oh, Charlie Watts. I don't know who is.
Carl Palmer,
Oh,
the
oh,
Emerson, Lake, and Palmer fame.
Elmerson Lake and yes.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Yes, which also I will let the record show also of Asia fan,
Ah,
also of Asia fame. So my Marty was very excited when I played Heat of the Moment for him because then he knew who Carl Palmer was,
it's
which is pretty cool. If you're 9,
right.
I
Well,
mean, a 9-year-old to know Asia or Emerson, Lake, and Palmer is pretty damn cool.
yeah. Well, my wife, when I said like, oh, we're filming John Doe for this thing,
Hmm.
and she said, well, what is he like? Is he famous? I said, yes, he's famous. And she said, well, what is, I'm like, he's in the band X, and kind of listed the era and the other bands. But when you say things like the Germs, early
Right.
Go-Go's, and Circle Jerks to my wife, you just got a blank expression back. And then I said, like, took a moment, bit my lip, and was like, X also did the cover of Wild Thing that's in Major League. And so,
No, but we all have our thing.
but if that's the reason that got you to go pick up Los Angeles or any X
Correct.
record, like,
Whatever gets you there, gets you there.
right. I just want to make love to you. This sounds this
Yes.
sounds very dismissive and unimpressed by my skill as a generous and giving lover. Could we spend maybe the next, I don't know, 45 minutes discussing this in great detail?
First of all,
Okay.
this sounds like the greatest day ever when I heard both of, so Luke needs to step aside, first of
Oh,
all,
wow, wow.
when I found out the two of you were covering this song, it was the greatest moment of my life.
I'll take that. That's amazing.
That's what we want
So,
because it's one of the greatest moments in our life too, right, Millie?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a definitely for me, it's to me, life is about experiences. And if you're able to relive experiences throughout your whole life, if they're amazing, right? Even the bad ones. Because even when you're like doing like this, what we did, I mean, we'll be talking about this 10 years from now. You have a beer, a couple of beers, and I was like, oh my God, remember when I did this song with Jeff and then he came down and we were laughing our asses off. So you get to live it and live it and live it. So it's about experiences. And this was amazing for us. For me, definitely.
Yeah. And
So
music is timeless. So when me and Millie do it, we grew up listening to Foghat and just like, all right. And then now we do this track. And now here we are in today's world, still doing it and just having fun with it. And it can even maybe reach broader where it's got that rock and roll drive. But Millie, he talks about how, maybe take it to a little dance, where the dance floor gets filled up. I can totally see people hear the song starting to go, oh my gosh, I gotta get out there and just get all sweaty and moving and grooving.
So it's supposed to be. So I just want to make love to you. That's what it's about. It's about making love. And the way we looked at it is like I was just saying, because when we hooked up on when we met, and first of all, but the second time when I said, Jeff, we need to do a song. We need to do just two fucking rock and roll dudes just doing a nasty, rock song. Let's just do something. Let's just have some fun. And because I feel like everyone's so serious right now, and just wanted to do a track of just having fun and just us losing our shit. And there's just no rules, man. There's no rules. This is life and music. So I hope it came out that way.
Well, it's a perfect choice. Perfect choice.
Well, and it's interesting that you mentioned the idea of like just something just out there loose going, with the image for the single at least being the hood of a car. The wheels are all out. The wheels are coming off, and you're just going wherever you need to go.
Perfect.
And
Millie,
even
this is all Millie. Millie, take it away.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, it sounds so, and I mean this in the best way, unhinged. Like it's just going off the rails and barely staying on the whole time.
Wait till you see the video.
Oh, he hasn't seen the video yet?
No, they haven't seen
the video.
No, we haven't.
No, we'll send you the link. It's done. It could use another level of little coloring here and there. I just want to make it a little more rougher. But it is. I'm telling you, if you don't laugh, I'll be very surprised.
I've seen it twice and I love it, man. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh, because you know what? There's no way people can miss the mark on that. We're having fun, and it goes from that starting out in that the mill. That what do they call it?
It's the mill, yeah.
Oh, on the lot where Millie's studio is, and it goes from there to boom. Well, let's take this thing for a ride.
I love it.
That's why the Firebird is kind of like a, we had two cars there, one like a like a hot rod Aston Martin, then we had the Firebird, but the Firebird was like is rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? That was the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
So
where'd you get into the song? Like Jeff, you mentioned Foghat, but was it the Stones version, Foghat, the Willie Dixon? What was your entry point to this tune in particular?
Foghat. Yeah.
That's the way
we both grew up on that. I mean, I sang that song when I was what, 11, 12.
So you really understood what it was about at that point.
Yeah, hey, in Psychotic Supper, when we were doing arenas and stuff in 91, 92, Tesla, in the middle of our show, we used to just just start that part of that song, just do the, I just want to make love to you. And then we'd stop and go into our, our song. But we used to do that in our little show, but grew up just, listen to all the Matrack tapes with Foghat. One of my biggest inspirations. And then when Millie goes, I want to do Foghat. I just want to make love to you. I went, oh my gosh, let's do it. And now within 2-3 months, here we are just talking about look how excited we are. Can you tell?
Yes, it's so great. The energy is like, I love it. Because first of all, I mean, two of the sexiest voices of all time that have stood the test of time, both of you. I mean, just
thank you.
Unbelievable. Like and just two of the most positive lead singers of all time. Now, Millie, I owe you a show. Like, you need to come to Detroit so I can come see you. I've not seen you, but Jeff, I have seen you multiple times, and I think you're my best friend. And unbelievable. Just the energy that happens at a show is like the whole world changes. Like this crazy world that we live in where the wheels are falling off. Just it isn't when we're all together, right? No matter where it is, no matter what, like on this podcast right now, the wheels are not falling off, or if they are, we don't care because we're having a great time sitting here talking. So, and then this song, which is just such a great song, whether you're taking it seriously or tongue in cheek, or it's just a great tune. And any man who sings to me and says, I don't have to cook dinner, do laundry,
Well,
and they don't want my money, and they just want to
Exactly.
make out, is a man for me. So, and if it happens to be two of the greatest lead singers of all time, that's even better. So the world, all is right with the world. So it's amazing. So the
yeah.
world is great. So
Yeah, man, and that's it. That's the vibe. We want to get you out there, and we don't want you doing
dance and
laundry.
laugh and have a good
We don't
time.
want you baking some bread in the oven. We want you on that dance floor. And we want you in
Exactly,
the
right?
audience going, yeah,
Yes. See,
Yeah.
so we can
yeah.
save the world now.
You know, do you know
We'll
that
do the
part in the
laundry.
song? Have you guys heard that part in the song? You'll catch it now when we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yep.
It's great. It's
Wait
great.
till you, wait till you see it
It's
in the
hilarious.
video.
It's
When you
perfect.
see
Really
it,
came up with
when you,
that. Yeah.
when you see it in the
Great.
video, you gotta. And there's no way where I'm laughing right now. My cheeks are. I'm telling you, you're gonna laugh your ass off.
I love
So
it. It's
I mean,
perfect.
It's
yeah,
great because Millie, once you get Millie, this is all Millie's brainchild, just full, but just, without
no,
Millie's leading, just spearheading this whole thing, it just,
well,
I just, it's hard to explain. It's just, he just, within a few months, he says, yeah, yeah. And I know Millie, he knows how to work that stuff. He knows he's got that swagger. He's got that style. And and then with the song, you can't help but have fun. Anybody that's going to watch this video or listen to the song and go, yeah, it's not moving me. It's like, you know what, man, you might need to have a couple more cups of coffee and maybe, quit doing the laundry.
yeah.
Listen.
Are you guys always like this when you're together
Yeah,
at this
that's the
level?
yeah. That's the funny. If you wait to see behind the scenes shit,
Right.
we got it's like I mean, Jeff singing into the what was that?
The
No,
mic stand,
no, it
the
wasn't
light
the mic
stand.
stand. It was the camera stand with no camera on it.
That's right. I love it. I love that.
It's now again. I'm going to say this. The great thing working with Jeff, us together, it really is about laughing, having a good time,
Yes.
eating and singing and creating what we do. It's art, and that's what it's supposed to be. Music is supposed to be effortless, supposed
Yeah.
to be fun. It's not doesn't have to be serious. And everything got so freaking serious, man. It's just like I'm like, oh my God, somebody just stop. Just have a little fun. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. So
And
yeah.
what I love about the song too, usually you hear the guitar, you hear the drums come in, you start being like, all right, here we go. When your voices come in, that's when you're just like, okay, this
Yeah.
is the level we're working at. This is
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
Right.
it's amped up another level. It is uh I mean, is that from just the two of you egging each other on, or is it just naturally when you're in there, you're just like, are you trying to one up each other?
No,
No, God, no.
no. Millie had it laid out. Millie produced this whole thing. He had it laid out, and he goes, "Hey, here's just a rough idea of what I was singing." I just locked in, man.
Yeah. No, we just
Millie,
sit. Yeah. No, Jeff came in. And he sang it all the way through a few times. First of all, he sang it the first day we were done, but he just wanted to keep singing, which is, you know what? It was great.
Yeah.
And we kept doing, he kept saying, we kept doing it different ways. And it was all about really important is the energy. So singing it, me singing it, and it's not about an ego. It's not about upping. It's about
no,
each guy giving its energy. So basically, each guy doing a solo performance. If they're singing, I just want to make love to you. I mean, if you heard Jeff's version all the way through, phenomenal. You know what I mean?
yeah, but it's
Same as
even
mine.
better when you come in, Millie,
But
because
with
it's
two
just
people, it's the dynamic. And
yeah.
and I guess to answer your question, absolutely not trying to up on. Why would we want to do that? Because then it's not honest, you
I guess
know?
And
I
on
guess
top
maybe
of that, neither one could up each other. We're not there to
No,
do that. Not that we
no.
would. We're there to have fun, and we just want to emulate that fun. And people,
Yeah.
if you can't pick up on it, then you know what? Just make room for somebody else to come in and enjoy the ride.
and maybe one up is the wrong phrase, but just sort of the I just I pictured the two of you there with one of you in the booth and the other one outside just screaming, being like, all right, come on, like go. Don't let us down here. Like that
No, we were
just
both on the same mic almost, you know?
that's
Yeah. There's no rules. There are no rules when you're making music. Okay. It has to be honest. And if you are honest, it's going to show, it's going to translate onto the tape, as we would say. Okay. It's going
Mhm.
to translate. And the idea was clearly to make sure that we are just who we are, and it's important. Look, Jeff is a phenomenal singer, and that's who he is. I'm a singer. That's who I am.
You do
You're
okay.
I
phenomenal
don't,
too.
Let's not
you know,
sell yourself short.
no, that's some. I'm just,
No, you're
it's
phenomenal
a,
too, Millie. I'm telling you
well,
what.
yeah,
It's two
but
phenomenal guys, but having a phenomenal
exactly.
time together, enjoying it, doing it. It's just there's no way people cannot capture that vibe. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
they're gonna get it.
Right.
Even if they've never heard either of you before, which is a tragic day. But if they've
Yeah.
never heard of you before, just hearing those opening strains, they're gonna go, "What the hell is this?" And
Yeah.
then they're
Yeah.
gonna
Well,
go
we
on the
start,
ride.
we definitely start at 10. That's
Yes,
the
Yes.
way we start at
yes,
10 and we finish at 11.
yes, yes, for
You
sure.
know, so just like the Spinal Tap. I don't know if you guys see. Did you
Yeah,
see
of
the
Oh
course.
yeah.
the photo
Yeah.
I took with the Marshall guitar, Marshall stack guitar? It actually goes to 11.
That's
The
amazing.
guitar,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, that's
it's funny.
awesome.
But I feel like the
Anyway,
two of you are on 11 most of the time.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
And then you get to the studio, we want to go on 12.
Yes.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing too. I think, and I'm not bringing us down. This is just a quick statement. Like it's not like you've had lives that are all sunshine and roses, right? You've been through shit and you live your lives turning it into positivity. And I think, everyone's been through shit, varying degrees of shit, but it's what you take with life and keeping it going, right? And I think
Right.
that's what makes it even more special and amazing. And I think that's what audiences resonate with. And I think that's what in our lives, I think I'm always drawn to people that have been through things and have lived life and see it the way you guys do, or through, even though Luke doesn't act like he's on 11, he's on 11 on the inside and
Yeah, deep inside.
he's on
yeah.
quiet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's keeping it chill. The old
Right. He's on
song.
chill 11. He's
Yeah,
on
I'm on the
spa
back.
11.
Okay.
My life story is people are like, Jeff, you're on 12. Can we knock it down to 11?
Right. Right.
Well, Billy, I want to go to 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep
Yeah.
going. And if you're in the studio with me, I will keep getting
Yes.
you to do that.
I love it, Millie.
It's the best. It's the best.
Yeah.
How long have you
You
guys
know,
known each other?
what will be 5 years now? I'd say 4 years.
But always familiar. I know,
Yeah.
Millie, you knew Tessa back when it was heavy rotation. So I
Yeah.
knew Millie in that way, with heavy rotation back, in the 80s, late 80s and stuff.
Yeah.
And so for us to come together and meet 5 years ago on the ship was like, wow. And like Johnny Belmont, he goes, yeah, I work with Millie. And next, I'm like, all right. And me and Millie just hitting it off. He's got me smoking a cigar, which I never do. Got me to not inhale it, and then when we connected on the boat this last January, February, it was just like, it's just like when we get together, it's like this magic. And when Millie goes, we need to do a song, I just went, you know what? Life's too short. I got my wife right there, who's my calendar girl. And that's when Millie goes on a Sunday, goes, let's work something out. And my wife goes, you make it on Wednesday. Mom go, Millie, come down Wednesday. Millie's probably like, wait, okay, all right. And you know what? It was more than okay, all right. It's out of sight.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's because when I did the song, I produced it first, but I didn't have the bass on it. I just had guitars and drums, and it wasn't fully finished. But he says to me, he goes, "Hey, I can come down Wednesday," and it was something. I was like, you know what? Let's not waste any time. You do
Right.
things. I'm always a guy. So when somebody agrees to do something and the energy's there, you do it. You don't waste time. Oh, we'll talk tomorrow. Let me give you. And that's one thing I can't stand about Los Angeles. It's like, call me next week. Oh, let's talk next. And the next week comes, oh, can we do a following week? Oh, I'll see you Friday. It's like, We're going to do it. Let's do it.
And you know what's great about, I'm up in there in Northern California, so it's just hop, skip, and a jump to go down Millie's.
Yeah,
It's less
it was
than
great.
an hour flight.
That's awesome.
Well, and to go back to Heidi's point, which I completely got us off of, she was talking about sort of the life struggles that everyone has in different forms.
Yeah.
What is your secret? Because you guys seem to be having a great time. Can you share it with the rest of us?
They do.
Well, I for me, fuck, this is it. This is life. It's ticking right now. I mean, we, like I said, God, we all been through shit, and I almost died twice. On stage,
Right.
come on, how dramatic can we be? You know what I'm saying? It's like the lead singer almost died on his career, but I look at it as like, really, this is it. Of course, there's moments, and I'm like, there's so much going on. I got to focus, and everyone gets upset, yada yada, all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, when somebody the other day goes, Mili, what's today? They asked me the last interview, what's about your day today? What is the most exciting? I go, well, the most exciting is that I'm alive. I'm out.
Yeah.
I woke up. I'm like, I get to do it again.
Yeah.
And that's where I think people miss this gift of life, because it is a gift. And why waste it? And especially when you meet great people and you have a chance to work with great people, you have fun and enjoy it, because this is it.
That's it, man.
You know?
Every now and then, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well.
Yeah.
And for me, it's always been like, Jeff, that's great energy. Could you just channel it to go through that doorway, and then we'll come out over there, and then we'll, all right. They used to say, hey, man, could you go sing real quick? And I go, I don't claim to sing. They go, could you just go do what you do in the microphone on that stage over there? I'm like, got it. So for me, and Millie already knows, it's like, oh, Jeff, he's like a little, here goes Bodacious over. He's twisting around, and Millie knows, just channel it. And Millie was really great about that. And I can't stop saying enough about you, Millie.
Thank you, bro.
You got that swagger. You know what you're doing. Because really, my wife, if she didn't help me set up this laptop right now, I don't know how to go on no Chromebook. But Millie knows how to.
Chromebook. I love it. The Chromebook.
Chromebook is the bane of everyone's existence.
It's our son's Chromebook. I'm not trying to. Once again, they go, it's like, that's why I never did, like, what do they call it? We're not promo, where they go, hey, could you wear these tennis shoes to do that? I go, listen, next I'm taking a sip off a Diet Coke, and Pepsi goes, hey, man. So what do you call it? Sponsor stuff. So I was always careful with that, but what I'm getting at is I'm just this unbridled, like, and I even got to catch myself sometimes to go, Jeff, come on. They're trying to get a photo shoot. Okay. I've had the best come up and go, Jeff, you're paying me lots of money to get a picture of you. I'm up front. You come up. I come up, take a picture of you, and you turn and walk away. I go, I know, capture the moment, man. I'm going over this way now, because they go, I'm there. You're paying me to be there to take pictures. And I go, I know, but I'm there to perform, and you just need to snap it.
Yeah, there it is. But you know what's great, okay? What's great is that the thing is with Jeff, he's a singer, and that is what he does. I'll tell you something, people would say to me, if there was anything you would want to do, what would be the one thing that you don't want to do? I was like, fuck, just let me sing. Just let me sing. But it just seems in today's world, at least in my world, just singing is not quite enough. You got to do a bunch of shit to keep going, to keep the energy going, and to, excitement going. So it's like, this is my world. But as far as Jeff, brother, I got to tell you, man, just go up and sing. Awesome. That is the main.
And Millie's literally behind the wheel. You'll see in the video. He's literally behind the wheel, and it's awesome, because I know, and I can totally trust Millie. I go, I can see Millie knows how to make this stuff. He knows how to work stuff. I'm just a guy that just go, Jeff, could you just kind of channel it over here? But Millie knows how to channel that stuff, and he knows how to do it. He's got the flare. He's got the pipes. He's got all this stuff that's making it work. And here we are talking about a very fun, exciting project. So excited, man.
Yep.
And we just get to soak it up. Like that's what we get to do. We just get to talk to you and soak it all up.
Just yeah,
So we're the lucky ones,
bask.
Well,
right?
I think the one thing that I will say that is most important to me right now with this project is I really, really, really wish that everyone can hear it, that everyone gets to hear it or and see the video, just get because in today's world, it's not that easy to get it out there. It's so many walls of social media and and it's just like there's so many gates, I should say,
Yeah.
and we're giving it, as much love as possible to share it with the world because that's what we do, and we want to share our fun. We want to share our excitement, share what we've created. But it's not just for us, it's for you as well. And there's a lot of gatekeepers in between. And I just hope it gets to the masses. That's all, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and both of you have experience of writing something, performing something, getting it out to the masses, and having people come back to you and go, "Yeah, yes, this means something to me. This resonates with me." Uh, I mean, does that ever get old? Having people say like, "Really like your work." Having to hear the stories of what everyone's gone through and what your music and what your work means to them.
Well, it never gets old for me. I don't know how Jeff feels, but to me, it's just like that's what keeps me going. I mean, when you get up on stage and you got whether it's 1,000 people or you got 40,000 people, it's just like, and they're giving you this energy of excitement and love, and this is stuff that you know most people in the world do not experience. They can't what
True.
we experience. It's a gift, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting there on stage and I'm soaking up all this energy,
Yes.
that's being not thrown at me, but shared with me, and
Yes.
it gives me strength, it gives me power, it gives me like now I know why I do this, and that's it's key. So
Yes.
that is really what fuels me the most. It's the beauty of the fans and the energy from the people. That's
I
what.
love it. It's that hour and a half of just wow, and it's just full circle, and you're all feeding off each other, and it's like, hey man, let things go and just let your hair down. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
And like what Lily says, we're feeding off the audience feeding off of us, and the next you know, we just get this feeding frenzy and go, oh my gosh, and
Mhm.
just try to keep it all on stage and don't tear the walls down and just have fun, man.
Yeah.
And those
That's
are
what people want from a concert. They want to go. It's like every concert I've been to, and just don't worry about work, and don't worry about this and that. Just don't worry about,
Right.
just have
Take a
fun.
break. Take
Let
a
it go.
break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Take
there
a
are
break.
those rare music experiences which that are, I mean, I love every concert, and concerts are all of them, as you said, but there are those rare concert experiences, and to every Tesla concert has been like this, and where it is so that shared experience is otherworldly in the best possible way. And from what you're saying, yours are the same. Like it is
Yeah.
just that otherworldly shared experience, that transmission that is just, there's nothing like it. There is
No,
nothing like it. And to
I
get to
agree.
do that is just unbelievable.
I agree. And you know what? It's not about getting every note, this and that. It's
No.
as a whole, just having fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Embrace it, just embrace it. And like,
It's the most one of the most important thing though is no judgment.
Correct.
There's
right.
no
Yeah.
judgment.
No
That's why
judgment.
even some of the artists that are still doing it out there, and if they're not hitting all the notes or not doing it doesn't fucking matter. And this is
Mm-mm.
it's the energy of
Yes.
people still doing it, still going, and
Yes.
some of these artists are that they're getting up in their age. I mean, we
Mhm.
all are, but
Yep.
but it gets to a point. It's like no. The point is that is the actual creator. That is the guy who did it, and he's still doing it.
Still
He's up
doing
there
it.
fucking giving it what he's got, or she. That
Yeah.
is key.
And you
You
know what?
know.
And that's what people pick up on. And I know that's what we're vibing off of. It's like nothing. You want the record? Go home, put on your record
Right.
player.
Yeah.
You
Right.
want a live show? Come to a live show.
Yep.
because it's a real deal. Like
Right.
I always say is, hey, if something's off, we're having an off night. Hey, everybody has an off night. But you know
Right.
what? When
Well,
it's on, you feel it, and it's a real deal, and there ain't nothing rolling in the background. It's just the real deal, and that's what people appreciate, and that's what we
Exactly.
appreciate too.
I Just Want to Make Love to You, the new single by Mili from Steelheart and Jeff from Tesla, is available to stream this Friday wherever you get your music.